Our team at the San Jose Animal Shelter could never have anticipated how much an emaciated little Chihuahua could impact our lives. When Cole arrived at the shelter, he was very thin, scared, and barely able to walk. He would just sit in one place, preferring not to move. We took x-rays of him that showed that at some point in Cole's life, his pelvis had been shattered. But clearly, somehow, he had managed to live through such a traumatic injury. With his pelvis being so broken, Cole's best chance for a comfortable future and improved mobility was to undergo a bilateral FHO surgery, a procedure where the surgeon cuts off the head of both femurs, which serves as the ball in the hip's ball and socket joint. The surgery was very challenging due to the way that Cole's pelvis was fractured, but ultimately both of his femoral heads were successfully removed. After the surgery, our veterinary team spent several weeks doing rehab with Cole to help him heal and encourage him to use his hind legs. Since Cole preferred to lay on his blanket in his kennel rather than use his hind legs, our team had to be creative. We would bring Cole to the clinic for periods of time to encourage him to walk. At first, we played a bit of a game with him. We moved his blanket around the clinic so that he would have to walk in order to get to his blanket. We were also able to bribe him with treats in order to get him to move around. Eventually, he was walking around simply to get people's attention. Dr. Osterman even took Cole home for a period of time to encourage him to use his hind legs for climbing stairs and going on longer walks. He could jump up on a curb, but stairs proved to be a bit more challenging. Cole was very stubborn, and he could not be convinced to try stairs.
Come on, come here. We'll give you breakfast. You want some treats? Treats?
Eventually, Dr. Osterman got him comfortable going down the stairs, but she was more interested in Cole's ability to go up the stairs because that required more strength from his hind legs.
Come here.
Finally, using the old game of moving his blanket to the top of the staircase as motivation, Cole climbed the flight of stairs and promptly curled up on his blanket. We were so proud of how much Cole had progressed. He was recovering well and gaining weight, but he also came down with a cold, which prevented him from being placed up for adoption. Despite his cold, our team still visited with him, walked him around the shelter, and loved on him on a daily basis. Cole loved on us too, and made it clear that he felt safe with us. When we entered his kennel, he would stare up at us and do this little dance until we picked him up or curled up with him on the floor. Ultimately, after 2 months of rehabilitation at the shelter, a rescue group called Umbrella of Hope took over Cole's care. It was a tearful farewell when we parted with Cole, as we had invested so much time and energy into helping him recover. He was clearly our favorite dog at the shelter. Fortunately, Umbrella of Hope has kept us updated on our beloved Cole, sending us adorable photos and videos of him. Cole is still looking for his forever home. Perhaps you know of someone who's looking for a special little dog?